Hey guys, so this is a quick tutorial. It's Ashley, and then I'm gonna prime my eyelids using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade I don't know, tan. And I'm gonna set my eyelids using this really cheap brush that broke off that I keep using because it's the only one I have. And okay, moving on. I'm gonna use a dense brush and take the shade Burnt Orange from my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna concentrate it in the crease and take it a little higher than my other shadows I'll be using today. And it's gonna be working as my transition shade. I use it so much, honestly. I use it almost every look if I don't use a yellow as my transition shade. But okay, so now I'm gonna be dipping into my Morphe 35S palette. I'll be using the same dense brush I used for the transition shade, and I'm gonna use a vibrant kind of hot pink shade from my Morphe palette, as I said before. And I'm gonna concentrate it into the crease as I did with the transition shade. I'm just not gonna take it as high, and I'm gonna make sure that I blend out all those edges, because girl, we hate sharp edges. Ugh. And just make sure you blend it out. And in the next clip I'll also be you'll see that it looks a little brighter, and that's because I kind of had to like brighten up the pigment a little more. Anyway, okay, so now I'm gonna be taking a really small detail brush, and I'm gonna be taking the shade Love Letter and concentrating it into my crease so that we can deepen it up, and then it'll be ready for the cut crease when we get to it. I forgot about this part, but I'm also taking a little bit more of the color because I didn't like how it looked the first time. It looked a little too light. And if it looks unblended, don't worry. We're going to blend that out. Obviously, I ain't going to have little sharp lines. No, ma'am. So I'm just going to keep blending it with that tiny brush. And it'll eventually look really blended in. And we'll be ready for the cut crease. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I forgot to mention that my brushes actually don't have like the Morphe 35S because they're not from Morphe, and they're from Amazon. Haha, steal. And just I don't know, I'm just saying dense brush, small brush, detail brush, and I guess you kind of get the idea, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so this is actually a double-sided brush. I just flipped it over, and I'm using the smaller blending brush that comes on the other side, and I'm blending out that crease deepening so that there's no sharp lines. And oh, okay, that looks really good. I forgot how good this looked. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep blending it until there are no harsh lines at all. Okay, so alright, so now I'm gonna be picking up my Real Techniques flat brush. I got it at Ulta in a little set. I don't know if they still have it, but I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'll tell y'all what shade I'm at in the comments. I don't know. And then I'm gonna be doing a full cut crease. So I usually do a half cut crease, but today I felt a little crazy, so I'm doing a full cut crease. And I'm gonna be taking it not too high. I'm gonna be taking it as high as the deepening of the cut crease that we did earlier, so that the crease still looks nice and cut and deepened. Okay, so now I'm gonna be switching back into a smaller dense brush, and I'm gonna be taking a purple shade again from my Morphe 35S palette. And I'm going to be making sure that I concentrate it only on the outer V, but I'm not going to take it too high or else it's going to mess up the pink that we did earlier. So I'm just going to be blending it in a little by little, and we're going to create a little halo. Okay, so now we're going to take the same brush with the same purple color, and we're going to go into basically the inner corner of our eye, well, our eyelid. And then we're going to do the same thing as we did with the outer V. And make sure you keep blending, and leave the little halo space in between, because that's where we're going to put our little shimmer, our pigment, our glitter, and we're going to make it look like a little halo eye. Okay, so the last time that I brightened up the crease, I didn't do it on camera. So this time I'm going to be brightening up the halo part, and I'm going to be using the same purple color, but I just want to make it a little bit brighter. So that's what I'm doing here, and you just got to keep blending it until you get it to the same consistency. What the fuck? No, the brightness intensity that you want. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking a really small flat brush, and by small I mean small, and then I'm going to be taking a black color from my Morphe 35S palette again, and I'm just going to be deepening the halo part of the cut crease so that the purple looks a little bit darker and a little bit more, I guess, smoky. Yeah, smoky, that's the word I'm looking for. So as you can see, I'm using both patting and swishing motions, so the color really gets blended in there and it doesn't look like just a little black stripe on the end of my halo. Okay, so now I'm also going to be taking the glitters from my Morphe palette. I'm a Morphe stan, don't judge me. They're a really good brand. And basically, I'm going to be taking another small brush and packing it into the middle of the halo that we left empty. And this is a purple, like iridescent kind of glitter look. Not look, shade. And then I'm gonna be making sure that I blend it, and it might look a little blended, like unblended on the edges of the halo, and that's just for now. We'll fix that. Okay, and now we're gonna be taking a pink glitter, also from my Morphe palette, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing that I did with the purple iridescent glitter from before, and I'm just gonna be packing it onto the middle of the halo, and I'm just gonna be swishing it around in the middle so that it really brightens up the middle of the eye. Okay, now your halo eye might look a little bit unblended after you do the glitters, so that's why it's important to go back with the smaller dense brush that you used for the purple from before, and you just make sure you blend out those edges from the glitter. And then if you want to, I obviously did, you can go back and intensify the glitter to whatever intensity that you want, and that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is basically the completed look. I added mascara and I did all my other facial stuff later. I didn't record it, but I do have a little video from where I was going after. And yeah, pretty much. I hope you enjoyed. This is my first time doing it. Don't judge. Eyebrow tutorial coming soon.